Good morning, everybody. Martina here. Thanks for checking in again. It is super cold outside. It's windy and stormy. It's just ugly. I'm so glad I don't have to leave the house. It's Sunday morning. Tomorrow you're gonna get a new video. I promised a third soup recipe. And I also have a cold. So I've been guzzling my tea all morning and this is already the third cup. I'm almost done. So, well, what is better than a soup when you have a cold? I can't think of anything, so I'm gonna enjoy some soup. So this one is a loaded potato soup. It has lots of vegetables, lots of greens, so many really good healthy spices like turmeric and cumin. It has miso paste in it. You can add some salt to it if you like, if it's not salty enough for you. It is the third soup of my weight loss series, and I just gonna start the video. I'm gonna tell you what I put in, what I did, and I talk a little bit during, and let's just start here. All right, so I'm gonna start my video. This is the 8-quart Instant Pot. I use it a lot because then I can do larger batches and I freeze a lot. That's a great tip. Do always cook more and freeze your stuff. So I have one large onion in, and I had one squash, any squash you want. Carrots, 4 cups of carrots, and here comes the potatoes. If you want it cut all smaller, you can. I did it pretty big because I knew I would puree it in the end anyway. But if you don't want to make a pureed soup, you just cut the potato smaller and leave it all the way it is. 8 quarts, or 8 cups of vegetable stock. You can use water if you don't have any, because I will put in veggie paste anyway. Then I add all my spices. If you do like it spicy, add more cayenne pepper, some nutmeg, ginger, turmeric, lots of garlic. I did add a tablespoon or so of minced garlic. I'm out of fresh garlic, so I just use up the mince. I got a big nice jar at Costco without oil. This is 1.5 tablespoon of better than bouillon veggie paste. I love this stuff. This is still the one without oil. And then if you don't have it, use veggie cubes. You can put that in. 2 tablespoons of miso paste. I mixed it up with a little bit of water. If you like it more salty, you can add more miso paste. Give it a really good stir. Add more salt if you like. I always think you can add salt later after it's finished cooking, so then you don't overdo it, and in the end you use a lot less. Make sure it's sealed, and then you put it on high pressure for 3 minutes and you walk away. You can do your things you have to do otherwise. That's why I love the Instant Pot so much. You just dump everything in, you walk away, and your soup is done. Then you let the steam come out. It will take quite a few minutes. It was a full pot. I would say about 5-6 minutes. I did talk about losing weight before, and if you want to lose weight, always eat soups, but make sure they're not cream soups with nuts or anything fatty in it. Those are just vegetable soups. They're pureed and they're tasty, they fill you up, they make you feel good, they give you so much nutrients, and you eat that before your meal and you will eat less of your main meal. I guarantee it to you. And if you want to be really good, just have a soup. Have one bowl of soup or 2 bowls if you want, and then have another meal later. You can always eat more. So now I'm using my puree stick. Be careful with that. It really can mess you up quickly. If you pull it out when it's mixing, you're gonna splash it all over and you get burned. So really be careful. If you don't want a pureed soup, you can just eat it like that. Who cares? If you need to put more fatty stuff in it, you can add some coconut milk, or you puree up some cashews and you add the cashews in. But I didn't see the need, I didn't need it for taste, so I had spinach left over. So I dumped a whole bunch of spinach in. And then I had some leftover. What the heck. This can all go in. I'm not going to keep any leftovers here. So it was almost a full box of spinach. Make sure you buy always organic greens. You don't want to get just regular commercial greens. They're so contaminated. You can't wash that stuff off. So I always buy my greens organic. I do buy a few other things always organic, but now we're talking about the greens. If you want to use kale, I would chop up the kale very fine and put it in before you start cooking so that it has enough time to cook through and be soft. With this soup I like some softer greens, and so I use the spinach. And there it is. And then I put it in a little bowl. And I added some pumpkin seeds for decoration and a little bit something to bite on. And it is really, really yummy. Some part I froze for later, and then the rest I have in the fridge. I took some for lunch, and it is really yummy. So always think of soup. If you don't feel well, if you're cold, if you have a cold, if you want to lose weight, if you want to do something really good for your body, have a soup. You can't do anything wrong with it. I grew up on soups. We used to eat soups so many times, and now we lost that. And it's important. Do it. It's really good for you. You have an Instant Pot. Nothing can be easier. If you like this video, please show me your love, give me a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, click on the little, which way? I think this way? No, that way. Click on the bell and share my videos, help me growing my channel. I really appreciate all your love you give me. Make a comment, and I'm gonna see you next week, next Monday again. You're gonna get a burger video or a mushroom gravy video. So they both go really good together. I'm gonna have to decide which one I'm gonna show you. I hope you have an awesome week. Take care of yourself, and until then, cheers.